Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Another Tuesday, another stock recap. By the way guys, I did get a brand new camera and some other stuff for my setup, so hopefully this looks better in your screen. Without further ado, let's get into it guys. So TQQQ, if you watched my Friday video, you know that I had a play on that. Pretty much following my MACD strategy, I found a buy entry around 25.90, and I did end up selling on Monday morning. Reason being, I saw it approach that 28 resistance, failed to break it, got a little nervous, so I decided to take my profit. Now, some of you may be saying, "Well, Dylan, how did you know it was gonna be rejected, or if it could have broken it?" And that's why you go back and you study, guys. So as you can see, this is a major resistance. It's failed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to break $28, and especially since we're in a bear market, I will lock in my profits if I'm playing a long run on a TQQQ. And luckily it played out, guys. As you can see, it rejected hard. Monday had a pretty red day. I did have an opportunity, today's Tuesday, to make some money today, which I'm actually pretty disappointed in myself, because when you look at my strategy, I would have created a great entry point right around here to catch this amazing green day. But I let all the noise about earnings and all this stuff going around get to me, which I didn't stick to my strategy. So lesson learned. But guys, if you have a strategy, stick with it. Sometimes reading all these articles or paying attention to all these videos can be too much noise in your head and keep you away from sticking to your strategy and missing opportunities like the one I missed today. So TQQQ, again, fighting that 28. It's actually trading above it right now, a couple cents above it, 28.10 to be exact. So hopefully we can hold that 28 level. It's too late of an entry for me. It's too risky. Whether it continues to run up, it has to correct at some point. And for example, it might come up here to the next resistance, come back and use 28 as a support, finding a good entry level, and then continuing on the run up. Or if it rejects, we can look at some short opportunities. But right now in the moment, I'm not looking for anything, waiting to see what's going on, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Especially one thing I want to highlight with NASDAQ, guys, is how important it is to know supply and demand zones, right? If you would have known that the 1500 level is important, you could have caught this bounce. You should have traded futures right on the way up, or you could have, again, NASDAQ, the TQQ reflects the NASDAQ, so that's why I flip over to TQQQ to trade that. So, but again, if you would have known the 15 to 1400 levels, look at that opportunity you could have taken advantage of. And today we saw another example of why support levels are important, is that it's really 12,000, but I just say 2,000. Yeah, that 2,000 level acted as support here, and now we are trading above that 50 SMA again. So hopefully NASDAQ can stay above that 50 SMA. Again, for me to enter right now, it's pretty risky. It's already had an amazing run, so I'm waiting for a little correction, finding an opportunity to jump in. And yeah, now let's move on to some popular stocks that I talked about last week. And I want to talk about Apple, because Apple pretty much played out exactly like I mentioned it would last week. Crossed that 50. I knew there was going to be some sideways movement here, allowing the time frames, especially the smaller time frames, to adjust. And yeah, and then it made that one leg up. Again, for me, any entry points at the moment is a little risky, so I'd wait. Whether you miss that, then if it does continue to run, you miss that, and then you wait till the correction. And yeah, but again, I was pretty happy about that, because it happened just to a T pretty much. So let's move on to Tesla here, guys. Tesla a little choppy. Really, we just need to hold that 700 level. Look for bounces off that 700 every time, or the 50 SMA. If we cross that 750, we're going to go up to that 775 or 800 level. So pay attention to those MACDs, though. I'm not looking so hot. And also Tesla has earnings on Wednesday. So keep that in mind if you are a Tesla trader. And yeah, so I'm staying on Tesla. Again, I usually just trade ETFs, but I know you guys, they're not as popular as regular stocks. So I like to bring in these stocks so some of you can find it helpful. But again, let's see if I should look at any other ones. I think that's good for today, guys. If there is any stocks in specific, please feel free to drop it down below in the comments. I'd love to review it and put it on a video for you guys. But again, lesson learned out of this video, guys. Too much noise sometimes is bad. It can interfere with your strategies. Perfect example today. If I would have just stick with my strategy, I would have had an amazing green day. And another lesson too is when you know you are facing a resistance on a play, there's nothing wrong with taking profit. Any type of profit is good, guys. And that run for me covered my whole month, pretty much my monthly goal. I can't complain, which makes it that much easier to swallow this missed opportunity. But yeah, so those are the two lessons, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to drop a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.